People of all sizes, large and little, ladies and gentlemen, and folks somewhere in the middle, welcome back to Sushimi's House. I'm your loving host, Master Sushimi, joined today by my sweet sibling, Ice Bubbie.
Hello.
We are playing some more Kirby and the Forgotten Land. Last time I had some stuff to do. I went ahead and did that, no joke, like 20 minutes ago. Also, I discovered something. I thought this might be the case, but I did in fact confirm it. You can get a free power using the sleep power-up, yes. You can also stack powers. So right now, we're fast, strong, and we have 2 health bars.
You're fast, strong, and you can fuck good.
I mean, that was always true.
Oh, no.
But now Kirby is all those things, too.
No, I meant Kirby!
Anyway, no, I'm not fast.
Also, it was less than a minute. Oops, sorry.
Damn. Well. Shit, fuck. Yes.
Yeah.
On to the isolated isles.
Fiddlesticks.
To the third world. Beans.
I said
the worst curse of all.
I said, beans around a coworker. She went, beans.
That is the appropriate response. Thank you, yes.
Like, the 3 of us were huddled around, discussing tea or something. And I went, beans. And she was like, beans? Like, not even...
Wait, we're going in raw. Hold up. I need a power.
No, fuck. Not even being like,
how
dare you have said that. Just, like, shocked. Like, almost like, how adorable. And I'm like, listen.
How precious.
I'm an 80-year-old, like, a cute little 80-year-old man on the inside, and then, like, a 12-year-old on the outside.
It do be like that.
I'm sure that balances out to 25.
Also, that hammer one was whack. The level, the treasure road.
The what? Camera?
No, the hammer.
Oh, hammer.
The treasure road level for the hammer, the masked hammer.
Yeah.
It was whack, man. I mean, we did it on screen one time, but like I was having the hardest time getting it below 1:40.
Yeah.
Therefore, henceforth, it's whack.
Whack. Like a hammer whack.
There you go. I wasn't even planning on that pun. Thank you so much.
Park.
Also, the hidden thing that we missed in the previous level.
Yes.
Do you remember after you get like blown for 1,000,000 years, in that towards like the end of the level, basically?
Yeah.
Yeah. Towards the end of that, let's say you land like here. If you swim like back here, there's an enemy that drops rave candy.
Of course.
That drops the last soul piece, and I was so mad at myself.
My God, of course.
Interesting.
Bogus. A cone.
Well, hold on. You gotta die real quick.
Yeah, you immediately have to die because we know how much of a threat you pose. Eat that ice cream.
Give me that.
The toppings fell off. Now you're all cone.
Give me that.
Now you're all cone, little baby. Oh, sticky slimy.
Oh, I did not actually look at the floor. So I was just like, why is my jump not jumping?
Oh. You were just like, that's so weird. That makes no sense.
And then when you said sticky, I was like, oh, yeah, of course. That makes the only sense.
The sticky gooey stick. Ouch.
Ugh.
Not sticky or gooey enough to keep you in place and not get me hurt. Thank you.
Open.
Absolutely whack. That attitude, whack.
I gotta be honest, I hate these robots.
Side note, I know what I hate. When somebody is... I hate when somebody's rude, but it's worse when they're rude and they're wrong. Oh,
yeah. That's always a special kind of idiot.
I was at work yesterday. It was yesterday or the day before. I don't remember. I'm on the phone. Or I'm just sitting there. I get a phone call. So this person has found out how to... No, I get paged. So they don't know my phone number. Not my cell phone, but I sit by a desk phone, and some people know that I sit by the desk phone all the time, so if they need to call me, they just call me there. I get paged. So of course I call back immediately, and I'm like, hey, this is Bubbie with cardiology paged. And she's like, yeah, it's a nurse. She's like, yeah, I'm so-and-so, I'm whoever. It's like, so I have this patient in this room. And then just kind of silence. I said, I don't know this patient. This patient's not on my list. And she's like, oh, yeah, I don't know. I mean, we consulted you guys. And I'm like, okay, I've not received a page or a phone call about this patient, which to me was super weird because I'm like, it's the emergency department. The emergency department never forgets to let me know, hey, we've got a patient for you. They're like literally the first people first thing in the morning who will be damn sure to let me know, hey, I have work for you. So I was like, this isn't accurate. Like, there's no way they have something for me and they didn't tell me about it. Like, so I'm like, okay. And she was like, yeah, I mean, we did page you. We paged you at 7:45 a.m. And it's like 5 at this point. I'm like, okay, again, this patient, I have not heard of this patient. Nobody's told me about this patient. I have not been called, paged, or anything about them. They are not even on my list of patients, which means that nobody has even added it to them. And they're like, she's like, oh, I mean, you know, they're waiting. Like, they haven't eaten all day because they're waiting on you guys to see them. So I said, okay. And I say the thing I said again. So I was like, she's like, yeah, but, you know, they're waiting. They're hungry. I said, okay, let me look at this order. It was for the other cardiology team. So you know, she might not know. So I'm like, I am with this team, not that team. And she goes, oh, okay. Like, as if it was my fucking fault that the other team has not seen this patient. I was like, hello? Like, you can't be a bitch about it when you're wrong. Like, you are wrong. You called the wrong person. You fucked up.
Oh man, I got a drop for ice power.
Dicks.
Yeah.
So, like, that's not
dicks.
But she just, like, she had the most, like, I mean, you know, attitude about everything. And I was like, you are so lucky I'm a kind and patient person in the professional setting. Like, I don't have to take this. I could so easily just snap, and I would be right to do so, because you're wrong.
I realized earlier this ice power also has a shield. Pretty dope.
Oh, nice. I think you did at some point, like, briefly use it and go like, whoa.
Yeah, but you know what it is? We tried to dodge during the fight, and I was like, hello? So we just shielded instead.
Mm-hmm. Oh. Wait, I still love the little twirl.
Yeah, it's losing its charm very quickly for me.
Oh, I see, because it's hard to...
It's got, like, awkward mobility, which you already know is, like, a big no-no for me.
There you go. You got it. Yeah!
Yeah, gotta love rude people who are also just confident.
Like, if you're rude, but you're right, I'm like, okay, you know, you were rude, but you know what? I fucked up. That's on me. Fair
It's
enough.
like, hey, you're a piece of shit, but you like, you can read. So, like,
Yeah.
guess that's on me. Gosh.
Right. And, like, there are people at the hospital who are new, so of course they don't understand or know that there are A, 2 cardiology teams, and B, that the one I don't work for has no PAs or NPs. They have no advanced care providers. So sometimes they'll be like, yeah, you know, the PA with cardiology, and they just assume I'm with the other group, but it's like they don't have any of us. So by default, you should understand that that's not mine. Like, no. But yeah, so there's just people who are new who don't know these things. So I try not to just immediately be an asshole about it, because they may not, like, they may have read and just, like, literally had no idea. But, like, she seemed very aware that this was a thing.
Rude.
You know? Oh, please don't. Oh.
That's not very cool, man.
Yeah, this part of this level was, like, neat, but definitely not our favorite. I remember.
Yeah, kind of whack. Thank you for the cool checkpoint.
I do love your little crown.
Thank you.
Or your giant crown, rather.
Yeah.
Man, I like that I wasn't yawning.
Oh,
Hello? You should have fallen.
Oh,
I like that I
man.
was not yawning at all before we started, and now my body's like, I have to do all the yawns I held back all day right now. It's like, I don't even feel that tired for once, which is wild. It just won't stop yawning, though.
Yeah, that is weird for you.
Can't stop, won't stop. I know, I woke up weirdly awake this morning. It was nice. I, like, got to the gym on time, actually got to do, like, a full workout. Well, almost full workout. I did stop I didn't get to do one thing because the machine was taken, so instead I chose to do a lot of cardio, which was nice. And then I stopped doing some squats early because my back started to hurt, and I was like, I am not throwing my back out. I'm not doing this shit. It's not worth it.
Yeah. Oh, but yeah, going back to that thing you were talking about, that nurse.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know what it is, man, but there's this, like, phenomenon that a lot of people have pointed out online. And I don't know how true it is necessarily. You may have more insight into it than me. But, like, much in the same way that, like, guys who were dickheads in high school go on to become cops very often, a very similar phenomenon is experienced with, like, women who decide to become nurses.
Yeah, no, I can... Overall, yes. Of course, much like with a lot of careers, there are exceptions. Like, duh, you know, that's not always the case. But
I don't
like,
know how I was supposed to dodge
but
that.
like, yeah, an unfortunate amount for sure of nurses are people who were just like the high school bully girl, like, or whatever. Just again, a dickhead who went on to be a nurse. I will care for people. It's like, you didn't care for people in high school. I can tell you that from being there. Again, not everybody. And like,
right, like, it's not fair to speak in like swathing generalizations like that, but like,
no. And this is not in any way
it's just a trend.
This is not to speak down on the importance of nurses. Holy shit, my job would be impossible without them. So I, in no way, like, I get feisty with every nurse? Absolutely not. I get along with them just fine. It's just this one was like, hey, you're not doing your job, so my patient's going hungry because of that. And it's like, hey, not my job. Wrong person.
Right, like wrong department.
Yeah, wrong department. Which, you know, it would have been all a misunderstanding. Just a misunderstanding had you not been rude. Like, you then chose to be like, ugh.
Right, like, if you were just cool about it, this wouldn't even be a story. This would just be a thing that happened at work, and honestly, incredibly boring to talk about.
Totally would have forgotten about it. Would have thought nothing about it. You know? Just fuck all. But, nope. You made a choice that day.
Yep. You chose violence.
I, one time, I will say, was a little bit rude to a nurse because I thought they were not listening to me and saying the wrong thing over and over and over. And then later I learned, nope, I was wrong. So I literally walked my ass over to the unit they worked at and was like, I'm sorry, that was completely my fault. There was no need for me to be like that. And I mean, she and I are super cool now. Like, the moment I recognize her voice, I'm like, oh, hey, what's up? Like, I know it's her. Even if she gets moved to a different unit for the day, because sometimes it happens. So like, you know, we make mistakes. I'm not perfect, but, you know, again, I was rude and wrong, but I stopped being rude the moment I realized I was wrong, and then also apologized because, again, I had fucked up. You know.
Yeah, I feel like that's like the bare minimum we owe to each other. Like, hey man, don't be rude. If you must be rude, be right.
Yeah. Number 1, don't be rude. Number 2, if you are rude, like if it happens, because sometimes you have bad days.
God help you if you were rude and wrong.
Yeah. Then at least be correct. Like, at least. Number 3, if you are rude and wrong, at least be willing to apologize. Like, fine, you were rude and wrong, but like, say sorry. Just, you know, don't leave the person with that.
Yo, is that a rare gem? Just like chilling?
What the hell? Don't leave the person to be like, this is me a day or two later talking about it. You know, like, has it taken life years from me? No. Was it a little bit annoying? Yeah, actually. So anyway, try to be cool. I know you can't always be cool. It happens. Sometimes we got bad days. Sometimes you're not cool. Sometimes you're hungry.
When you're hungry, you're very often not cool. That's
Really?
like general you, not even like Bubbie specifically.
No, just like general. Yeah, no. People get hangry, and it's not like trying to be like, oh, you're hangry. Like, no, you literally are just irritated because your body's like, dude, feeding me. Much like when I have to pee.
Bud.
When I have to pee, I'm so impatient. I'm like, oh, stop talking to whoever's talking to me, because I'm just like, please. And I'm like, I don't want to do the pee-pee dance, but like, my body wants me to do the pee-pee dance.
Come on, man. I like found a ridge there that the game was like, no, you can't skate over that.
Nope.
Like, fine, but maybe don't put that there. Come on, guys. What's really happening here?
That's silly for them to be like, let's put these little lights here that you can't skate over, even though this level we wanted you to skate.
Oh, these won't go away. And they're proximity driven. Yeah.
So you have, it's like a puzzle. It is a puzzle. So you gotta go around over here.
Or, because I feel like there was a way to break them.
I mean, yeah,
The vending
vending
machine.
machine, but
Yes,
you also
yes.
just go around.
Yeah, I mean, going around is probably what they want.
At least for now, until you find a vending machine toward the end of the level, at which point then you
Yeah.
can destroy them.
Come on, man. Grow up.
Yeah, come on. Get a life.
Come on, man.
Get a life.
Oh. I borked that.
You need to go around again.
Wait a minute. Did you respawn? Yeah. Okay.
Ah.
I thought so.
So maybe you can just blow them up? No.
They're telling me. Well, no, I can't blow them up, but I do have to blow these up.
At the same time.
Close enough together to drop that on my head.
Aha, okay.
And that's like a one-way street, so like
Yeah,
if
there
I
was
go
a
in
reason.
there now, it'll like lock me out.
There was a reason that little baby kept spawning. Nice dodge.
Yeah.
Nice dodge.
There's one.
There's a little pathway in there.
Oh, yep.
There you go.
Just had to jump.
Like we know it's in here, but come on. Come on. Hey, rents do. Come on. Oh, nice.
Guess I
Another
found one in there.
Yeah. Oh, will this make the monsters go away?
No,
maybe
it'll
it'll
lower
drop
that
that.
wall.
Oh, and then here you go. You get your treasure chest, and then you get those things. I
Yep.
see.
Now these guys are nothing.
Very nice.
Oh, we got everything in this area. And ow.
There's the warp star.
I know. I was just like, well, what's keeping us from going this way? I guess that guy.
Yeah.
That's a neat little puzzle. Like, not too complicated, but
Right, not terrible. And they were fighting Shadow Chloraline.
Damn, I really wish I had the gun.
Yeah.
I'm going sword.
Yeah, I feel like, oh yeah, because it's that or ice, which hell no.
Or bomb, which is like...
Bomb, it's not great because she's up in the sky.
Phantom Chloraline. Oh, I see.
She's tricky. Oh,
No!
dodged into it. Damn.
Yeah, that also means I no longer have...
The little sweeps.
Yeah.
You know what I'm trying to say.
Oh, wait. I think I might still because of the fact that I have... Yeah.
The temp HP.
Yeah.
Ma'am, I would ask you to not be rude. You know, we just went over the basic rules, you know? You might not have been there for them, but listen up. I do like the design of the phantoms, I will say.
Yeah, I think the color scheme is really good.
Very nice. Yeah. Fuck her up. Yeah. You Lisa Frank design. So cool. God, it's so cool when you dodge.
Yeah, it's... I'm glad I learned the mechanic even if it was very late in the game.
I know, me too.
This is different.
Interesting. Yeah, it's different for sure. So like the last one will be the real one. So you just have to get through these 4 doing
Probably.
that number. Nice.
Ooh, I don't like that. I'm almost out of my temp HP range.
Come on. Come on, Coraline.
Come on.
Come on. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. Hey, yeah. And on that note, we got it next time pretty soon here.
Yeah, pretty much. So, I tell you what, well, next time before we grab the actual
Reward.
cluster of soul
Yeah.
pieces, which I think we did this whole level on the first try.
Yeah.
All right, well, next time at Tsushimi's house, oh, excuse me, Alphalin, we're gonna grab that cluster of souls and move on. Later, folks.
Bye.
You gotta know you're in for something special. You gotta feel it in your bones. Oh, you're gonna find what you need all in time. If you're looking for it, na 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 na. If you're looking for